Hold up, just give me 1 second. 1 second, real quick. Mm, all right. Okay. What up, everybody? I'm just gonna be real. Like I'm not gonna hold y'all up. You know, I just came across some software. I've heard of it before. It's called AMP software. It's like some forensic law enforcement quality or law enforcement grade software uh, for forensic uh, analysis. So let me show you what that information was that shows you about it, so that we can establish, how relevant this, what it may not show. I don't know. I had a little time to play with it, but I'm not real in depth with how it works. Hey, Linda, how you doing? Letha, what's up? Hold on, let me share the screen real quick. If I can remember, I haven't went live in so long, I don't even remember. Okay, wait a minute. The window again. Okay. I I think this is it. Okay, well, y'all tell me if this works. I hope it do. Can y'all see the screen? Y'all can see the screen, Linda. Um, can y'all see the screen? Or am I not sharing the screen? Oh, it's fuzzy. Okay, let me see. Hold on. That I don't know how to. Well, probably because I'm on this small little screen right here, but hopefully it clears up a little bit. What is this? Cookies. Okay, well, hopefully y'all can see this a little bit better. I don't know how to adjust like the resolution or what. Hmm. Maybe that makes it bigger. Possibly, possibly not. But hopefully it does. Um, this is at least one of, I don't know how many different types of software they make, but it's about this company called Amped Software. They only make uh, software that's used by law enforcement and the courts. I mean, it's not generally to the public, or at least that's what they say. But uh, its reliability and workflow efficiency, and blah blah blah, developed specifically for forensics, public safety, and national security. Uh, it says it has 130 filters, tools, a whole lot of things. Most of them I haven't even got a chance to use, but it gives me another tool to play with. So what I was going to do was I'm going to use this post grade software, and I want to check out that Miranda Morgan video because I learned to zoom in or how to stabilize the video. I know that much. How to keep it still. Let me get right into it and see what's going on. I don't know if y'all can hear that Summer Madness song playing in the background, but I like that song. It's real relaxing. So let me see. We're gonna switch over to here. This is how the software works when you open it up, and the file that I want right here. What I did notice that it plays any type of file. It even claims it'll play files. So, for instance, the VivoTech files, throw them in here and it'll play them. But that's what it says. It says it plays virtual file. Um, First of all, let me know if y'all can see this. You should be able to see it, hopefully. Matter of fact, yeah, it's showing up there. Let me make it bigger. Um, let's see. Oops. It should be that. We all know that this was a small video anyway, so, and it doesn't play the sound. So what I'm going to do is I want to get to where, she's holding up the phone because I want to analyze that, the little shadows, stuff that she was pulling. Because this is like the real contention where there's a lot of people are contesting it because this is like the groundwork, the basis for all, well, at least a lot of our suspicion. Apparently, when she put this video up, the same day she put it up was the first video, I believe, that Gray Hughes put up a video. The same day he was debunking it or trying to, saying that it was all CGI and that what she was seeing wasn't actually there. It was something she put on screen. That video up. I think it's very first Kanika video. And it looks like we're almost there. Now, what I'm going to do is, it's to a certain part. I'm going to, okay, here we go. I'm just going to focus on this part where it's actually showing the phone. And I want to kind of like use this image stabilization. See, all these are different tools that you can use towards a video. Most of them I haven't tried, but that stabilization was right here. We'll go with local stabilization. As a matter of fact, no, I don't want to do that one. Local stabilization, I would have to select a portion of the video, and as the image moves around, it would just lock in on that particular part, but that wouldn't be good for this video because they move the camera so much that we'll more than likely be missing more than what we will actually see. So I'll do the global stabilization. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on. It kind of reduces like the shaking a little bit. And I need to slow it down a little bit. Matter of fact, get even closer. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so let me see what's up if I slow this down. See what the hell. Oh, I think I actually moved the video. I did. Damn, these are so close together that it's okay. Maybe it's about right here. Maybe nope. That's my bad. These two sliders right here are so close together that it's virtually impossible not to do that from time to time. Okay, so I think this is where we were. I slowed it down. Okay, I did slow it down. Now, people who don't recall or don't know what the hell I'm looking at, this is the video that came out of maybe 5 days a week or something like that after what happened. It's when the Rosemont police decided to release some videos, surveillance videos of what happened. And initially, they only released some snippets, which just included the significant portions, or at least in their opinion, about Kanika, the hallways, and in those snippets. See, I could see that clearly. In these snippets, these were just the vital pieces of surveillance, in their opinion, that the public needed to see. The ones that pertain to Kanika walking throughout the hotel or whatever. So initially, that's all they released. Um, but the public was not satisfied with that, and eventually, after enough protests and outrage, and since they couldn't get away with just giving us a little bit, they decided, that they released the whole thing. Which I don't, I think something totally different about all that, but they call themselves doing. So this is uh, snippets as they were released on the news. They were immediately, well, I don't think they were ever seen again after this one appearance on the early morning news in Chicago on WGN, I think it was. But she happened to capture it and record the broadcast. So that's what we're looking at, a video that recorded the broadcast that was broadcasting on television. Um, as a lot of people who have been following this case for a while know, in the very early part of this case, transpiring, there were a lot of different things that people pointed out in videos, and a lot of things, honestly, did tend to disappear. So you'd see something, you'd notice something maybe not, but then all of a sudden, a file would disappear or something would change, and you'd no longer be able to find it. There are some files. There's a couple things that I can think of that I did see in the files that I can't find anymore, including a number of YouTubers' videos that were up that are no longer, you can't find them anymore. I'm gonna point out something. Let me see something. When she first walked in, let me go down here. When it shows her first walk in that kitchen, I'm gonna show you something that I believe I saw. Now, right here, I mean, just looking at it, just at face value, I can't really see that person that she's pointing out that's supposed to be following her. I don't see that. I mean, that's trailing her by, maybe 4 or 5 feet. I don't see that. But, of course, the one that's right with her, that's pretty obvious. This is the one that I would wanted to see also. We've got a huge glare on that phone. They're going to remove that glare at some point. I'm pretty sure they did. We use this software to look at Facebook Live video. I mean, it actually works pretty good. I mean, it looks pretty steady to me, but I'm gonna see how I work on that. This is that hallway where, according to Gray Hughes, he said these women made some modifications to the file using CGI and some rendering and a bunch of other nonsense that nobody understood except him. And he said they put these people into this. But at least he knows that they were on the video. He did say that, but they put them on the video. Okay. I see something already that's I know I'm not tripping. See if they put it any closer. We're going to the beginning. Maybe not. Fast forwarding. Okay, using the speed control. I'm kind of watching Kanika as she walks in. Huh. Let me tell you something. That don't look. That looks different than to me. That actually looks like two people. Well, we'll see. We'll see what we can come up with. That looked like it reminds me of what's her name? Maya in that hallway. That's what it looks like. It looks just like that to me. Looks like they're both carrying. That's what it looks like. But I could be tripping. We're gonna see. Let me see. Let me slow this down. Now, I see what they're pointing out. I can see that. I see exactly what they're pointing out. The shadow right there, but hmm. To me that just look like it looks like two people to me. Back, I'll go back. In fact, one of them is one part of the body before the other one did. So kind of seems like it would be two people for that to happen. Let me see something. This looks like two people to me moving in sync. Like they're sidestepping almost. That's exactly what it looks like to me. I'm watching them right here. See how like one part is see this part right here. It comes out before. This is the silhouette right here is supposedly Kanika. This looks like another person to me. It does it again. What is it? That looks like two people to me. I see it like more than a few. And if I remember correctly, I don't remember Kanika kind of like walking like not on the files that we see. Their final version of the file. I don't remember her walking like that. She's walking upright when she comes in. She kind of like tiptoes to the side a little bit, kind of rocks back and forth, and then goes on her little way. But this is like she's leaning all the way over. Just I think I did that again. Oh, okay, well, you're better looking anyhow. But she kind of in this version, she's like just leaning the whole way through, just all the way during the entrance. Okay, let me see. That don't look like the final version you see today. You see how that's She don't. Yeah. Am I tripping? Hold on. Am I tripping? Uh, Two people, two guns. I know I'm not tripping. This is not. This is not the same. Look how she walking in there. Like on the version we're tell me she do not come in the kitchen like this. That's two people. She don't even walk in like that. She's like standing up, and then she'll like tip this way, then she would go that way. You know what I'm saying? And then she kind of like rock back and forth and go on back. But this here, this is like she leaning the whole way, and this is two people. That is not. Look at that. That looked like two people, and it looked just like how Shemaya and Monifa was positioned in that hallway when it's coming up that ramp. That's what it looked like. It looked like this Shemaya back or whoever, and obviously you can't tell who that person is, but that looked like two people walking in sync, and it's all blurry right here. Let me see something. Hold on. Let me check out one of these other little filters. Um, what is it called? Where you can see like the outline of somebody. Y'all know this is just like forensic exploration, so I mean, you just gonna have to deal with whatever we're looking at the time. But it has a cool little feature that where I can instantly, like, in case you start to get disoriented by the image, I can just click it off, which is pretty cool. But I'm trying to determine if, wait a minute, it's not even the right filter. Take that filter off. I think it's this one, yeah. Okay. Like that one. I still can't see the outline of that person. That's too much. Not okay. Wait a minute. Let me get some movement. See, yeah, I can't really tell. Let me go back. We should have we should have had okay. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I might be doing, maybe I'm gonna mess something up. Let me see. I'm lost now. Okay. I still can't tell. Maybe not the best filter for that. I mean, I don't know. I can't really tell. But let me see. There's some other. Is this motion deblur? Let's see. Nope. What do I do? Is this working? Okay. Well, let me get this out of your way. Let me see something. Man, that looked like two people, man. That's two people. That's two people. Look like two people carrying. Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like to me. I don't know. That's exactly what it looked like to me. two people carrying somebody in between them, just like I do that in that hallway. What else? What else can we see with this joint? Now, it's just me, my theory of I don't have no idea, but for me, I believe it looks like somebody ran and like not tackled her ass, but I mean like hit her like you know what I'm saying in the small of her back or something. You know what I mean? Like damn near a football tackle. And they probably came from that door too. Like yeah I can see that. He like those people aren't really there. These people put this. And see, he made a whole career of shit. Whenever I spotted something, he'd be like, "Oh, that's not right," and this is the real footage. You know what I'm saying? After, as far as I'm concerned, after he tampered with it, and you know what I'm saying, took all the goofy shit that they left in there after that, and took it all out of there. He'll put it out there like, "This is the real footage." And since he was putting it on the site, because we know, okay, he's putting it on the site, and people just buying it like, okay, yeah, he's right, because when I go to the site, that's what I see. Of course, he just put it there. People who know connections that was established with him. I'm not gonna go into all that. People who've been around. I remember when girl called him out about that. Some fantastic story. Yeah, he the one put like, oh yeah, those people weren't really there. Door. I'm like, okay. Oh, I can't really tell what's on here. Maybe this, you may not be the right filter for this, but let's see. Take this one too. It has a measuring tool on here where you could, if you know the measurements of anything in the image, like a still image. As a matter of fact, I thought it might be of some use. I don't know exactly how, but I know that they did have some measurements that the cops supposedly took and what's called actually using his, assuming they're accurate. You probably take dimensions of the entire kitchen. How tall people are. For instance, in this scene right here, if I knew this height right here, I would just mark it, and you can zoom in to make this precise. You mark it and label like, then you identify what the height, whatever that distance is right here, and then you can use the same tool to calculate, other measurements. It'll, then calculate what the other height measurements are in the same scene. So it's kind of useful if you obviously have to know what the measurement of something is on the scene, because it can't help you. Um, just want to come on here and play with this. I saw team footage in here, and this software would probably be better suited for somebody who got the patience and know a little bit more about this stuff. Um, and who I'm better in team footage. So Humongous D pretty solid too. Where the hell he been? So if he happened to see this, yeah, hit me up. Um, I'll get to where it's a mobile version of this. It's on my USB. So I'll give you the link where you can download it and you can use this software because it's like they say it's not available to the public. Hell, I'm sure it could be enough. You can go on the computer and where yeah, uh, a lot going on right there. I don't know what. Hold on. He might be gone. He might have left out here, but I don't see team put here lately. He was in here earlier, but I'm tripping. Okay. And I was hoping I wasn't. Yeah, I saw the two people. Um, so how does this go past the black banner? The square. Past what black banner? This square? What are you referring to? How does what square go past the black banner? What are you talking about? Um, I'm not sure what you mean, Cassie. Generational shadows from the newsroom when they aired it. At the top of the footage. This is zoomed in. This is zoomed in on the. Well, let me zoom out so you'll know what I'm talking about. This is just the file, at the normal speed, so you can see the file as it is when, and one is just them recording. I had it zoomed in just we can see better. Just the file from, and when of course it see for instance like right there, it's not actually it's just going up to the black area of the same screen. Scroll up. It's just going to the black area of the whatever was on the screen. If that makes sense. Um, yeah, they said this was what they say this was shadows in the newsroom. Is that what they said? They use the red boxes to do it. I don't know. The square of the shadows in a light-colored square rise above the black matter. Uh, I don't know. I'm not sure, but hmm, I don't know. Here, this is yeah. This is just that. This is just that file. Let's see. Let's see. The W file. Lower level was all. That. Okay. I'm gonna try and put the E file in here and see if it really will play that. This is okay. Let me see what's up. I don't need to stabilize this because it didn't really ship. Hold on. Let me see what else we can use. Where's that? Um, channel. Let's see what this does. Okay. Well, yeah. I don't know what all this is about. I'm not going to use that. That's me. That's doing to somebody who know what the hell they're doing. Let's um. Look at this shit. That's crazy. Hold on. That's crazy. Let me see something. Just zoomed in too close. Hold on. Now, so we can see the difference. Okay. Okay. That's so wild. Like, I don't understand how people can see this and be like, oh, it feels normal to me. Like, what the fuck? You know, he got her all hemmed up. That's what it looked like. It's crazy, man. It's and some people are like, oh yeah, she was just walking like that. Come on, man. You, you see how like his shoulders and everything, like who? It's wild. It's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. To the very beginning, you know. That's her moving right there. Come on, man. All right. So that's supposed to be her leg, according to. Okay. Let me see if I see her leg move. Oh, there's just a whole. Well, let's put it like this: her thigh moved, the rest of the leg, just like you know what I'm saying. She moved both her thighs. That's a whole. That's not even. That's like a whole another silhouette. This is a trip. Now she go. Okay. Look like you got his right arm, like you, her arm, you got like you know folded up like chicken winged up, like oh, let's go. That's what that is. Come on, that's what it. You can. This is wild, man. It's fucked up. That's what it is. I think every time she went like to the side like that, That's when they decided to like check her a little bit, like, look, you know what I'm saying, you stripping or we gonna whoop, 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 whoop. That's what's going on. Now bring your ass on. And they, that's what happened. Like, like that one time when she was in the hallway over there to that wall, and then they pulled her to the side. That's what was checking her because she probably was like too much. Like, move, get off, move, get your hands off me. He's like, slammed her head to the wall that one time. Like, keep on tripping, keep tripping. Just walk. You right. There ain't nobody. You just go. Shit. This uh this is something else, man. But, this shit pissed me off every time. Stop this one. Let me see a different one in there. Let me get something that Pharaoh scan. Let me see. I'm gonna take this file. With that Pharaoh scan. I want to see what's up with that. See if I anything strange. It's always been suspect. That's the only reason I'm looking at it. Oh, filter, right? Oh, wrong filter. Oh, no, it isn't. There we go. The reason this file always been sent to me is because, well, for a number of reasons, but primarily because what is the point? What is the point of them going through the trouble bringing this in there? What is this serves no purpose whatsoever, and you have to imagine that this is expensive. What is the purpose of bringing this in there? This is not a traffic accident scene. Like, what do you recreate? There's only one purpose that I see for doing it, and that is so that later on in the line, when they say, well, the kitchen is destroyed or whatever, but you have that digital representation of what it looked like. It was done with a high quality laser, top of the line precision instrument. They, give it some credibility so you can't really challenge it. To them, this seems like the facts. Like I say, this is the facts. This is a fact. This is how the kitchen was. This is look because we have a fact, thorough fact. That's the only reason I can see doing it. Serves no purpose at all. Nobody was concerned about where was the table at, the door was over here. Nobody was about any of that. But they go out and do a whole Pharaoh's and why would they do it after they've already decided? Oh, she walked in there by herself because we watched the video. Nobody walked in there for hours after her. Yeah, whatever. Y'all not that stupid. All right, I'm not going to go into all that. I'm not even going to that, but yeah. It's strange. I mean, just look, it's kind of weird looking. Let me turn it down. See how everything flows together within this joint here. This wall right here. I'm trying to tell you, man, that then it just changes off. It's a whole different look than the rest of the file. This is supposed to be that the little corner wall on the freezer, side of the freezer, and this is that whole corner wall right here. With all its weird. All right, I got a video about that. Telling you what I think about that. What is all this? Just Just whatever. Huh? Okay. Yeah. I kind of fell back off doing like videos about Kanika case because simply, I mean, it kind of boils down a little bit to comments. At least that's my opinion of it. Well, why would they cover for black people if some black kids did this? I don't believe any of the kids did it because the answer to the question is simple. They wouldn't cover up if it was black people. I mean, that should tell you. Well, if some of those kids did it, then I don't think they would cover up for that. It's obvious that these videos are edited. There's no question about that. And I still maintain to this day, like there's a drain pipe where, but the drain it doesn't drain on the outside because there's that wall there. Drain pipe needs to go into okay. That should be reason enough to know that there's some bullshit with that wall right there. Why would it be? I'll answer that question in just a second. Why would there be? What is the story behind putting a wall there that's not really there? Well, let's see. Let's speed this up. We got to get back to the front. That's our line of sight right there, right? Can we see the camera? Not quite. Not quite. Okay. We just came out that door and we not quite can see that camera over there. Yeah, from right there. Hmm. Come on, run it back. Because from where this camera is up here, when you look that way, you just missed the door because it's a little too far to the left. But it's too far to the left because they got that little wall right there. But it's just this part. Look how it even look different. Look at that wall. It's almost like one continuous smooth. I mean, compared with all the other walls, it's just that's all. This wasn't actually here. The edge of the freezer, which would run completely down here, in my opinion, this freezer would be down further right here. Would in line with that drain right there on the floor, and it would also give you a perfect towards the cooler door. Then, if it were over, if it were to the right a little, then you'd have a clear view of the door, which is what most people think you would want to. You have a surveillance camera there. All your assets in this whole area would be in there, or in this office. So naturally, you would want to capture the door. But because it's moved that way, we just miss seeing the door. That's why we miss it because the camera just misses it. Doesn't miss it because we got this useless wall here. We have a drain pipe that don't, and uh, you know, just that's what we got. But to be honest, that stuff is neither here nor there because nothing we can do about what we see. We can we contest this? We can't contest it to anybody. Those who should have clearly spoke up about these files. You telling me this don't look big? It even resembles the metal of the. Come on, man. This is bogus. This whole wall. It makes no sense to be there. It wouldn't be there. The brain has to come out of that cooler. It has to because it drains the water from the. That they're gonna have it go into a wall. Come on, man. And you can see the silver. Why resemble silver? They lousy. Are they lousy? So that's the freezer right there. But they did these photos, those, and that's the only purpose for them doing the Faro scan. Because if someone ever came to the conclusion that, hey, I think that freezer's been moving, what are they going to say? You think so? Look back at the Faro scan. It's laser, top of the line, 100,000 revolutions per minute. So now it's you against the Faro machine. Who people gonna believe? They're gonna believe, oh, this piece of technology, right? Because right. This is garbage, man. There's no other reason for this whole thing. This whole Faro thing. They want to be able to say that's the way the kitchen was. We have proof because we have a Faro scan there. See that drain right there? That's a floor drain. If this were moved over, that drain that comes out of that corner would drain perfectly down into that drain. Unless anybody who's worked in the kitchen can name one kitchen appliance that would be right here on the line that utilizes that big floor drain. As a matter of fact, on it, tell me where have you. I can go on for days about this so-called kitchen. I've never worked in a kitchen where the area that you prepare food in, supposedly, is the same open area where dishes are done at. They're divided by something. They're not the same area. So you got what dishes here and cooking there? Dirty dishes and stuff here. Are they over on the other side? What kind of kitchen is this? Supposedly where they done dishes, right next to the line. How much noise those washing make? There's no way on earth that it. Yeah, if you look at that, there are a number of reasons I point out this is bogus. It's not a straight wall. It bends at the bottom, and when you get photos, it's really sloppily done. It really is. My contention is that they just created these files and this evidence. They created it to fit the story that they were going to tell us. That's why it took them 2-3 weeks before they released it, and they said, okay, with all the surveillance, nobody care about all the surveillance. Y'all doing that because y'all figure that you're giving the appearance of transparent. They laid the groundwork in the beginning. We're going to provide you with the facts, and when we give you facts, those are going to be the facts. Okay. So to get it, we should understand these are the facts, and there's no using that, right? They were just laying the ground. All of this stuff is created to fit this story. I don't I don't see a point to debating whether or not why were they out in the hall? All that stuff is garbage. That whole story is garbage. It's just something created for everybody to say, and it's all nonsense. So if the kids, hmm, do I think somebody from the hotel guest killed her? Possibly, but whoever it was, they were significant enough. The police felt it shouldn't be made public. Whoever had anything to do with it, the police felt it shouldn't be made public, and the police are the ones at fault for this. They're the responsible ones for investigating. They're the ones that close the case. They're the ones. I mean, the cards. And my contention is, if there's a way to keep uh, Donald Stevens or whoever to answer just one question, how did you validate the surveillance? How did you prove that it's authentic? That the door to somebody needs to pose that question to him. How did you validate the video surveillance? I'd like to know. We don't know if this is activated. I mean, there's more reasons to believe that it's not motion activated than to believe the surveillance at this hotel was actually operated on motion activated cameras. Hotels are not concerned about the amount of cloud storage they're using for their surveillance. They don't want to miss anything. It's recording all the time. There's no reason on earth for people to even believe that it is motion activated. I mean, there are some video cameras that are supposedly motion activated that'll run continuously according to their own footage when they're on the scene, but they're supposed to be motion activated. And then another time you watch, they'll all be motion activated. No, that's cut stuff out of it, and it appears like motion activated. That's what I think. Change this out of here. And there's one other one I want to look at. I think I'm gonna leave the link. Whoever wanted, I'm gonna leave the link for this software. I'm gonna put it in my cloud storage. I'm gonna put the link up, and you can go get the files. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think Cassie has them posted. If I believe she did. She posted all the files. If I'm wrong, who knows? But whatever the case, you can go get the files and look at them yourself. But I'm gonna link to this. I run it on my computer. It runs fine. You just click the application and it opens it. It's on a. Currently, I have it on a USB stick, but want to use it, fine. If not, then But I don't have any virus or anything with it, so just whatever. This one didn't load. I don't even know what video this is. Well, I could go get them others. I'm not. See, this is the video. Cassie, yeah. This is just me opening the file. Hold on. Let me stop that music. Same. I don't know why it was on back bars or whatever, I'm sure, but it's the same video. Okay, oh yeah, I wasn't concerned about the man. Well, I did see what she was talking about, but I wasn't concerned about that. But I'm like, that's two people walking in there because, like, while she talking about that, you don't even pay attention to, supposedly Kanika creeping up in there. You don't even notice that, but that's two people. That is not. Let me check this out one more time, and then I'm gone. I'm gonna leave a link on my community page. So, like, if you want the software, um, you can get it and play with it. Hopefully, somebody with some better discoveries than I have, if I did at all. But I know there are a lot more talented people, or people with a bit more patience than me. They will make better use of it. I just want to see. This might not be the right section, but let me see. Make sure I'm not tripping. Everybody say I'm okay. I wasn't able to find like a manual, like a usage manual software. Well, it makes because it's not supposed to be available to the public, but they have online web or what do you call it, live training sessions that people can sign up for. I guess that's the only way to do it, and you learn how to use it then. But they didn't have any instruction manuals with it. Otherwise, I'd probably give it a little bit more, play with it a little more. But other people know about it. They can make better use of it. I'm gonna put the link to the software in my on the community tab. Um, do whatever you want to do. But this is I know what I saw. I just want to introduce you to the software, man. I want to get it and go to my thing and get the software and make it happen. You can probably come up with some amazing things, and uh, hopefully you do. I'd love to see some new videos. It's something that's we all can agree. But other than that, I'm get up out of here, man. The link to what? Link to the this software, this AMP5. That's the name of this software. It's called AMP5. They got a bunch of other ones that are like police grade forensic. I mean, that's the name of the software, AMP software. So if you like Google that, it'll tell you about all their different products. And this is one of the ones that they make. So I'll leave the link to that. It's a portable file. If you want to download it, it's not a really big file, and it works. So if not, then but make use of it if you want. I'm about to get out of here, man. I'll take it easy. I'll holler at y'all later.